Good day, everyone. This is Lois with Diamonds and Things coming to you from the Northeast on a nice sunny, warm afternoon. And I hope you're all doing well. I thought I'd drop by and do a little whip and chat while I diamond paint because I haven't been able to or had the energy lately as I started working a new job and I'm on my feet and I'm worn out when I get home, which I'll share while I'm diamond painting, and hopefully you're listening to me. So come and join me if you want to diamond paint or do whatever you want and listen or watch or do both. So like I said, I hope you're doing well. If you're new, thank you for dropping in. I hope you'll like, subscribe, comment, and if you're returning, as always, I appreciate you coming back. So today I am working on, this is, let me bring it out for a minute. I'll show you the whole thing. This is a cactus picture. And I'm doing this for Diamond Painting with Friends 2.0. Amy Sparkly Diamond Painting is the host for the month. And it was plants and garden, so I chose this one. And I'm trying, obviously it's like the end of the month, but I'm trying to finish this. I have, as you can, I don't know if you can see it, I hope so. I'm gonna zoom in some more for you so you get closer, but I have a little bit more to go, and I probably won't get it done today because after this I have to going to make a cross stitch video, and then I'm going to, that's turned over there. Then I'm going to just go downstairs and chill. Oops, I don't know where that went. There it is. And do some more cross stitch downstairs. I just found one drill that was turned over, and I'm trying to fix it here. So I hope, as I said, I've said this 3 times. I'm sorry, and please forgive me. I've been up since my butt cracked on in the morning, which is like 6:30. I don't even remember where this drill was. That's all right. I'll fix it when I get there. So if I repeat myself, that's why. So what are you all up to today? I'm going to be working on, I pulled out, I'm going to be working on the bees here, and whatever I work on next, I don't know yet, so I'll find out what I want to do after that. I think I want to do the ends over here, but yeah, I have had a long day. Actually, I mean, it was, but it wasn't. As some of you know who have listened to me before, I started working at Burlington, where it used to be Burlington Coat Factory when I was umpteen zillion years ago. They cut the coat off, and it's just Burlington nowadays. But I started last week. They opened a new store about 20 minutes down the road from me, almost right next door to Joann's, where Joann's was open. And they just refurbished the store. I don't know what it was previously, but and yesterday, let's see what I worked. When did I work? Again, this is Saturday, so I worked. God, I can't even remember. What was yesterday? Friday. I worked Friday. Hold on 1 minute. I've got my schedule right in front of my face here, just about. So let's see. I worked last Sunday, 9 to 2:30. Worked Thursday. So I had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, which was really nice because I was, well, the job, you're on your feet all day anyway, and I'm not really used to 5.5 hours on my feet straight. I mean, I did get a break, but 15 minutes is not enough for my feet most of the time. But I have to buy some new sneakers. Mine are really wore out. So, and Friday I only worked, that was yesterday. No, what's today? Today's the 29th. Today's the 28th. Okay, so I worked 8:30 to 2 today. Yesterday I worked 2 to 6. And yesterday was the grand opening of the store. They had a soft opening Wednesday, and if you don't know what a soft opening is, because I didn't know, it's where they open the store, but they don't advertise that they're open, so you can just, people just were able to walk in. And I didn't work that day, but boy, I worked yesterday at the grand opening. And today and yesterday, they had the first 100 people that came in the store got a 10% coupon. And but yesterday, oh my gosh, when I went in at 2 to 6, there were, by the time I left, the line of people was like, if you know what the queue is like the aisle right before the register where they have all the goodies. And well, a lot of goodies, the food stuff and stuff like that. So it was wound all the way around there and down an aisle by the time I left after 4 hours. And at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, by the time I got there, the boss had said that they made $97,000 already. So the store, I don't understand. I may have said this before, so forgive me if, not today, but I may have said it previously. But I'm having a hard time with this. I'm using one of these Diamond Art Club wax pens that I'm not real fond of, but because the tip here is narrow, the tip on here is narrow for the 4-placer. But I don't understand how Joann's didn't survive and Burlington is surviving. So maybe there was some money issues with, I don't know, but I just don't get it, because Burlington is just like Marshall's and TJ Maxx, and it's just, honestly, while I've been working there and putting products out on the floor, and I don't mean this is probably going to come out wrong, but I'm sorry, I've hardly seen anything that I would buy from that store. I'm just not, I don't know, I just really don't like their products. But, a lot of people do, obviously. And, they have some top of the line, like they have some Jordan sneakers that are half off the normal price, and shorts, and, they have, I don't know if they're knockoffs or what, but people buy them, obviously, at $97,000. So I don't mean to sound snobby with that remark, but that's just me. Everybody has their preferences of where they like to shop. So, but it's a job, and it's not, obviously not my career at this stage in my life. I had my career. So, to each his own. I hope I'm on camera here. I'm trying to pay attention, but. So, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I've got tomorrow off, and my feet are very thankful, along with the rest of me, because I can sleep in. I don't have to get up at 6:30 at the butt crack of dawn. I'm not that. I like to sleep in, and so it's really hard to get up that early. So Monday I go back, and I work from 11:15 to 3:15, which is much better. But let me find some more bees, maybe. There's one right there. And wherever you work, there's people that aren't very friendly and congenial. And there's this one woman, this is going to sound bad, I'm sorry I'm complaining, but you know how it is when you work, you're not going to get along with everybody. But there's this one woman that she really seems like she doesn't like me, and I didn't do anything but ask questions, before when we were in the back and receiving. So I don't know. So, you know, I don't lose any sleep over it, but I don't. People are the way they are for their own reasons. So she might have something personal going on, or maybe she's just not a happy person. I'm all the way up here. Sorry. So, what's new in your neck of the woods? I can't really say there's too much new in my area. What else is going on? Oh, I don't know. Let me see. Monday is my daughter's birthday. I was just looking at Home Depot. Actually, let me back up. When I got out of work, I went to, I don't know if there's one of these stores in your areas. It's called Ocean State Job Lot. And, you know, speaking of like Walmart stores, because that's what it is basically. It's lesser quality than Walmart, but we being my daughter, my granddaughter, and I had gone into Ocean State Job Lot because they have like pots for plants there, and you know, odds and ends, like they've got all sorts of snacks. And we had just gone there to see what they had, and there was this cast iron burning pit, shall I say, to burn wood in, and it was only like $30. And I thought, and my daughter said, oh, she would like one of those. So I went there today because I haven't had the money to buy it even. So I went there after work today to see if they still had one, and of course they didn't. So I was looking at Home Depot site because I still don't have anything for her, because you know, when your kids get older and they've got a job and you know they can buy things for themselves, it's like buying for your parent that has everything. But her birthday's Monday, and I really don't have anything for her. I don't know what to do for her anymore. I asked her and she doesn't give me an answer, so she just leaves it wide open for me. But I wish she would share what she would like. So I don't know. I wish I knew. So, yep, she's a Cancer and I'm a Libra. My son's an Aquarius and his birthday's in January. And I don't follow, you know, horoscopes or anything like that. But I do know that Libras are good with Aquariuses. And I'm sure there's other ones, but not that I, like I said, not that I even, you know, look into that stuff anymore. When I was younger, I paid a little bit of attention. I actually knew somebody who could, and this was umpteen zillion years ago, who could look at a person and actually tell what month they were born. I don't know how. I just, oops, sorry for the shaking here. I'm too enthusiastic. I'm straightening drills, so sorry about that. But I try to straighten my drills as I go along here. But yeah, this canvas is, it's a 30 by 40. I didn't tell you that. It has a hair remnant up here. Has 29 colors. 1 through 9 is numerical and the rest are capital letters. And it's okay. I got this from, I think I got it from Amazon. Speaking of Amazon, this month, like I mentioned, I'm doing this for Diamond Painting with Friends 2.0. I actually won a gift certificate from Amy. So I was happy about that. So I just ordered a couple of things with my Amazon gift certificate. So I will be happy to get those. And I had money on my I don't know if you have Amazon a Prime card, but you get points for, you know, spending money. So I had some points, and I just ordered some diamond paintings that I'll show when I get them. So unfortunately, I'm not going to get, it's a pack of 4. I'm not going to get them until Tuesday. And I like Prime, Amazon Prime, because a lot of times you get them the next day. And let's see, what shall I do? I suggested N before. Maybe I'll do 9 because it's purple, and I like purple. Let me see if I can find it over here in my pile. I've got all my drills in a bag over here because these budget-friendly canvases you come with bags. Well, most all the kits do, but I don't. I use the bags when I do a budget-friendly. So, all right. What else can I jibber jabber about? You see Diamond Art, I'm sure everybody that shops Diamond Art Club has seen their new cover minder things box. Did any of you get that? I did not, as I have plenty because I've made some myself. So I have my own that I like to make. I haven't made them in a while because I've got some up on my Etsy shop, but nobody seems to want them, so I haven't made any more. But if you're interested, you can give it a look. I'll put my Etsy link down below. And I started my Etsy shop when I was beading. And I have, you know, if you're interested in beading, there's some materials there. And you can check that out if you want. But, where was I going? And I haven't bought anything from Diamond Art Club in a while. It's been a few months anyway, I think, at least a couple. They haven't put out anything that I really like. I mean, they put out the collaboration between Richard Lorenz and Randall Spangler, but I can't do that $70 price right now. So and the cover minder is only $10, which is a good price. And I did think about getting it, but I thought I'd buy gas instead. So I'm sure somebody can relate to that. So, what else is new? I think I'm doing more cross stitch than diamond painting these days. And it's taken a toll on my carpal tunnel. I have carpal tunnel in my right hand, and it doesn't bother me as much, I guess, probably because I'm so used to it, but now my left hand has it. And I don't think it's actually from cross-stitching. Of course, cross-stitching doesn't help because I stitch in hand, although I do have one that I use a frame for. But it started my left hand and arm go numb. They wake me up during the middle of the night. And I think it's because of the way I was lifting at work, as I was unboxing stuff and doing physical labor that my body wasn't used to. So I've been doing a lot of stretching, and I have a nice big massager that I've been using, trying to make sure you guys can see me. And I don't know if I'm close enough for you. Let me go see if I can go and get in closer. I know some people like it to be real close. Let's see. I get talking and I don't think about where I am or what you can see, and I apologize for that, but excuse me, I'm yawning. It's time for my nap. So working at Burlington is a heck of a lot different than Joann's. We're actually, I chuckle because it's just, I mean, learning, I'm sorry. They want us to, we're timed actually, which it's like, how can you time people? Because people come up and they have, tons of stuff sometimes. So our process is, take the coat hangers off first if they have them, obviously. And then they've got security on just about every product because the people just steal so bad. So we've got these security devices we have to take off. So we take that off and then we ring it up. And the stupid sensor, the scanning bar is so sensitive, it's ridiculous. I rang up this person today. They had these toys and the scanner rang one item up 3 times. And it's like, I don't remember doing that at all because I try to pay pretty good attention. But it's so, the scanner is so sensitive, like we have to wear, we've got lanyards with our badges that hold our badges around our neck. And it picks up my scanner all the time when I'm like leaning that way or anything. It's just a pain in my butt. So I had to, take time. This woman comes back with her things that I charged her 3 times for. And so, I mean, it's just, timing this is just ridiculous. But they have to, trying to see where I'm supposed to be going here. I don't know where that belongs. That doesn't belong there. Come on, my finger's numb, so. Anyway, I don't know where that goes. It doesn't matter. I'll find it after. So, take the clothes off the hanger, scan it, or take the clothes off the hanger, take the security thing off if they have it. Everything doesn't have a security device on it, but we have to take that off, then we scan it, then we put it in the bag if they want a bag, and they count the time, they keep track of the time that you scan the item until you hit enter. Now, obviously if they have 50 items, which some people have hundreds and a lot of items, let me put it like that. It's going to take a while to hit enter to complete the transaction, so. But, it is what it is, and I'm not slow, so I'm not worried about it. But it's funny, she keeps track of it, she being the boss, is keeping track of it, and she'll look at it, after time of training, after we're done training, I guess, and you get written up if you're too slow. So that's whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. So, and you get warnings, so, but it's like, I don't want to say I'm too old for that shit, but excuse my language, but that's how I feel. But it's the job too, so, if I want to work there, I got to play the game. So, move me over here, so move me over, listen to my English. Anyway, I'm just talking, you know, I was rambling. Like I didn't have anything prepared to talk about, and I just wanted to chit-chat. I don't want you to think I've forgotten everybody. There's another one that doesn't belong there. I don't like being this tired when I come home, but I'm sitting here relaxing my legs. Actually, I don't even have my feet up, and they're barking at me. But I just put them up. I need to take some drugs. So today, actually, because we had the grand opening yesterday, and I've been taking, I take like a little snack. I stop at one of my favorite stores, and I've gotten like chicken salad and ham salad, and I take a little dish of that in to work for my break, as we do get 15 minutes for break. So I eat that. So yesterday, I fixed, where'd that 9 go? Fixed a little container of that, and I like to take some crackers and have it with that. Sometimes a piece of cheese. And so yesterday, I went into work, and I walk in the break room, and there's all this pizza, because they were celebrating the grand opening, and I didn't know we were going to have pizza. So I had some pizza. I had a slice of pepperoni and a piece of cheese pizza. And the pizza wasn't that good, actually, but it was free. Sorry. I mean, it's, you know, and it was nice of them to do that for us. So today I did the same thing. I took something to eat for my break. I walk in the break room, and there's Chick-fil-A. It's like, yay! They had the chicken wraps, which I love, and all the fixins. They had, you know, honey mustard and you know, the ranch dressing and stuff like that. I like honey mustard, so I was happy. And I only eat a half a wrap at a time. That's all I had time for, actually, anyway, because I had to go to the bathroom. So it takes away from my eating time. But they had a little snack box that had a cookie and some chips and condiments in. So I was happy. I ate that instead, because I really, where'd that go? I like Chick-fil-A. I like it even better when somebody buys it for me. So that was very much appreciated. So and it was good, because I just, you know, sometimes you fix I don't know about you, but when I'm working, I might fix something, and by the time I get there to eat it, it may not be, you know, what I really want, but I just eat it because I brought it. But so that was nice. And this is actually, I found out Burlington is a Fortune 500 company. They have really good benefits, and also there's another one that doesn't belong there. What? Oh, that's a 1. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh, yesterday when I only worked 4 hours, I was used to, like, Joann's. If you work 4 hours, you know, you don't get a break. But yesterday, the woman that I had mentioned that I don't think likes me, she walked up to me and said, "Lois, did you have your break?" I said, "No, I don't get one. I'm only here for 4 hours." She said, "Oh no, you always get a break." And I said, "Okay, thank you." I said, "I didn't know that." So I was happy about that. So, and I only got a 15-minute today, which is normal, and that was fine. So, but yeah, I want to get some new sneakers, because standing on your feet all day, you need to have something good on your feet. Whoops, I'm sorry. Almost bumped you into next week. So I'd like to get this done today, and I don't think I'm going to, but because I'm still working on my Angel of Justice. And I say it like that because it's like I'm really tired of it. I just want it done and over with. So let me tell you, I have a plan for, speaking of Angel of Justice, I have a plan, and it includes her, my huge picture canvas by Dakota Detweiler that I've mentioned before. Why didn't I put another A there? My plan for July is I'm taking a break from big canvases, although I am going to finish her because she's like, I don't even know what size she is. She's huge, just huge. I've mentioned it before, but she is, what is she? Can't even say. 69.9 times 87.9 centimeters. So imagine how big that is. And I know a lot of you have done big ones like that, and they take forever, but this is taking me forever. Of course, life and work has gotten in the way, but there's been days where I just haven't felt like working on her. Like, I like doing other things, smaller canvases. Come on, get in there. What the hey? Yeah, see, this is one reason I don't care for budget friendlies as often as the premiums, because they just, I don't know, was that a U? No, that's an I. The drills are not as good quality as premium companies, but so where I was headed with what I said is my plan for July is just to not do a big one, although I'm going to work on my Angel Justice, and get her finished. But I have other canvases that I'm going to do, smaller ones. And hold on 1 minute, let me do this here. Let me finish this thought here. Excuse me, I gotta put you on hold for a sec. So let me just, that's 9. I'm gonna move this aside, and you're gonna see my light pad here for a minute. Sorry about that. All right, so my plan is to work on some other things, like I mentioned. I'm going to work on, this is a special drill. Oh, that's a terrible picture, isn't it? Sorry about that. I've shown this already, but I'm going to show you again, just because this is my plan. Christmas in July. Let me bring you out here. Come on. There we go. This is my special that I'm going to do, Christmas in July. So I'm going to do that. That's the thumbnail. That helps. See my fan? Sorry. That's a little cutie. And this guy reminds me of Rudolph, so I'm going to put a red dot on his nose. A red drill. And it's all rhinestones. So hopefully I'll have an extra one there, and I can just put that on his nose. Because it looks kind of big. I'll find a smaller one because I have smaller rhinestones. So I'm going to work on that one. And this one is not a Christmas one. Although I do have, I have another big one for a Christmas scene that I could do. I might work a little bit on that. It's a Chuck Pinson Christmas. I put it over there. I'm not gonna. This I'm going to work on for July, as it's like a 4th of July theme. I'll bring you up a little bit more. So I'm going to do that. It has marquees in it, and has stars on ours, as I said when I unboxed it. But I'm going to do that one. Give myself a nice break because I have a Cheryl Baker event coming up in August that I'm going to do. And I want to finish. Sorry, I bumped you again. I'm going to finish Diamond Art Club's Mini Dazzle. I've started working on that one. I'll turn it down the right way. That would help with it. Those are the balloons. I'm almost done. I just have this one, this side to do. And this is what they look like. And I did a video on this if you want to see it. Excuse me. These are a set of 6. So this is the grill. I have that and Uncle Sam's hat to finish and the balloons. So I'm going to finish those. These are the 3 I've gotten done. Fireworks, the flag, and the drum. They're really good, but as I've mentioned before, they are gappy, and these are squares. But they're fun, they're relaxing to work on, and all the drills are red, white, and blue. And I might, if I have a chance, in between work and life. Sorry for the noise, I'm putting this away. I have this one. This is a knockoff. It's a budget friendly. This is a 30 by 40. And I might, if I feel the urge to do this. This is a nice picture of a flag. And you know what this reminds me of, now that I look at it? It looks like a copycat almost. Kind of looks, it's not exactly like the one on DAC, but, and this has 22 colors. 1 through 8 is numerical, and the rest are capital letters. So, and the drill field is good. Got a lot of color blocking up here, line blocking. I showed this a while back, but I don't know. I thought it'd be, I might do it. There's a lot of color blocking down here. So, and I'm not a big fan of color blocking, but you know, that's not really that much, so excuse me. So I think that's a nice picture. And here are the drills. They're rounds, of course, because it's a budget friendly. But yeah, that's just, I don't know if you can see them. Hopefully there's not much static in there. Doesn't seem to be with shaking it, but never know. So that's my plan for July. And I'm definitely making it, I'm definitely going to stick to it. Because, like I said, I can't even get that back in right now. I don't want to make all that noise for you. So I'm going to go back and try to see how much of this I can get done today. Sorry for the noise and the mess here. Just trying to organize stuff here. But yeah, I'm just going to finish this. And, well, as much as I feel like doing it today. I'm going to finish the 9s anyway. And we'll see what happens after that, because I need to make a cross-stitch video for tomorrow. So if you're interested in that, catch me tomorrow on my cross-stitch. I like to do that on Sundays. And where'd that 9 go? I just saw it. Don't you hate when that happens? You see something and then it disappears on you. I don't know if that happens to you. There's another one that doesn't belong there. Where'd that go? There it is. Yeah, I haven't done the peas yet. Or I have, but I miss them. And I miss stuff because I start in one area and then I ramble over to another area. Although I did try to stay in one spot with this one. But anyway, back to my plan for July. I skipped over my cross stitching. Too much in my brain. do you have any plans for the month of July, and what events are you doing, if anything? I know there's Micah, Jelena, is that her name? A marathon, listen to me, event going on, and I don't like her artwork, so I'm not joining that event. But I hope it's, hope everyone that joins and, enjoys it. So, as I said, I'm going to take it easy in July. And I say that, I've got 2 other canvases I would love to start. I haven't even worked on I've got a Richard Lorenz sitting over here. This one, I've got Mojo. That's been sitting here because I want to finish him, because I have the other 2 done, his Skate and JoJo. I've got those 2 done. And this is a small one. This is only 13 by 13, and there's a lot of color blocking in that, but oh, so many canvases, so little time. You feel me? All right, well, I'm sorry, instead of yawning in your ears, I am going to end here, because obviously I'm being rude, not by my choice, but my body's telling me I need to relax. So just thankful I have tomorrow off. I can diamond paint some more and cross stitch and relax. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and you have a better day tomorrow. I'll catch you on the next go round. Take care. Bye-bye.